meant, but I mean, when a manticore mauls one of your friends, the first action I would think is not, let's try diplomacy.
Okay.
Hey guys, why don't we bake him a cake? How many turns is that going to take, Shane? Sean?
Shane? Really?
Shane.
Shane. How many turns is it going to take to bake a cake? What, 22, 23? All we got to do is distract it for a little bit.
The whole a turn is like 3 seconds. I'd say we're going into the hundreds here.
Yeah, at that point, you're getting into take 20 territory.
Yeah. You don't need the cake to be that good. So yes, we're not going to
The cake
wait
must be
another
perfect.
minute, so last time on D&D, we left off, and you guys had just managed to procure yourselves a feast from the lovely Queen Erzsébet, and you have currently been given basically free reign of her castle. There are still sections you can't go into, namely like her private quarters, war room, armory, anywhere important. But hallways.
So we don't really have free reign of the castle now, do we?
Hey, hanging out in the kitchen and, talking with all the servants is fun. Really.
No, it's not.
When you're trying to get
I don't
all
think
the
we're
dirt
allowed
on
in the
anyone else in
kitchen.
the castle.
Yes.
Okay, guys, come on. First sentence, we've already derailed it. Come on.
Alright, sorry.
Yep. Go ahead.
I would like to pay special attention to the Queen's servant lady here. What is her name?
I'm sure you would.
I would.
Are you talking this guy?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that
it's a guy.
Guy? Okay, servant guy. Couldn't tell with the emo hair.
Yeah. Yeah, he sort of has long hair.
I'd like to just sort of pay attention to him and just sort of watch him. And if he excuses himself, I'd like to excuse myself as well and potentially do a stealth check and follow his asshole around.
Oh.
If that happens during the feasties.
Well, at the moment the feast is being prepared, you're basically allowed to explore a little bit and see if... Well, just explore a little bit, really.
Well, in that case, I'd like to explore and find her, I'd like to maybe, let's see, can you describe the entrance to the war room for me? That's off limits.
The entrance to the war room, it seems to be just simple wooden door, but it's guarded by 2 guards, both of which are standing well at attention. And it's basically the only room at the end of a hallway.
Okay, so approaching that's going to be impossible. I mean, I could always walk up to them and say, "Hey guys, how you doing? Nice day out, isn't it?" Well, I'll be over here now. Bye.
Well,
that won't work.
Unless somebody distracts them.
I have a feeling they're not going to be distracted. I don't even know why I want to go in the war room anyway. There's no point. Can I search around, maybe trying to be as stealthy as possible to find her right-hand man?
Okay. The Pogs don't really tell where everyone is now.
I realize that.
She's in the throne room, and he's usually with her. But at the moment, he's not.
I did not roll a stealth check. Did I? I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I rolled a 36. Jesus.
You blend almost perfectly into the shadows as you try to look around the castle.
Just gonna keep my eye on the her helper.
He appears to simply be walking around the castle at the moment before glancing around and ducking into a room.
I'm gonna follow.
Are you going to head into the room with him, or are you just gonna...
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna approach the room stealthily and see if I can't poke my head in there, see if what's in there. You want to roll a stealth check again?
Yes, please.
23.
Still pretty good. You peek your head around the corner into the room, and you see that the bodyguard is talking with Cyrus Greenleaf, Glenn's brother, though I'm not quite sure if you particularly know him.
I don't know him, no.
He's just a younger knightly person. However, it seems like Cyrus is getting the I would say, very vicious and quiet chewing out by the.
Can I do a maybe a perception check to see if I recognize any facial features? Maybe he seems similar to someone.
Which one, Cyrus or the bodyguard?
Cyrus.
Alright.
Because my character doesn't know him. So.
Yeah.
14. Okay.
Oh, wait, you're from this town, aren't you?
No, he's hired.
Okay.
No, I'm hired help, and I'm from the Shade, technically.
Yeah. You managed to recognize a few facial features that you can see are close to Glenn's.
Okay.
As you can tell, the bodyguard appears to simply be talking very quietly, but his hand is on Cyrus's collar. It's basically seems very, very threatening.
Can I hear what they're saying at all, or are they very quiet?
Extremely quiet.
Can I see any hiding spots or any points of entry other than this door into this room?
There is a secondary door on the further to your right.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears to be just like another entryway into the room. The room itself appears to be empty at the moment, as if it probably used to entertain guests.
How well lit is it?
There are 3 windows, but there's plenty of shadows.
I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to see if I can slink forward in the shadows to see if I can get closer and hear what they're saying. Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can hop to another shadow, and I'll roll that stealth check for you, I guess.
Alright.
32.
Yeah.
Hey!
You managed to dodge from shadow to shadow, managing to enter into the room unnoticed.
Am I close enough to hear what they're saying?
Yeah. You managed to make out some of the words. The bodyguard appears to be every now and then he seems to drop his voice even lower. But from what you can tell, he's warning Cyrus. You can just barely make out that sort of he's warning Cyrus of something.
Of something I can't specifically of what?
You can't really tell. He keeps on dropping his voice to completely quiet levels. But you can hear the words, "I warn you."
Okay, so the bodyguard is telling the other guy this.
Yes.
I am going to let them finish their conversation, and then I'm going to tell this other guy. Just going to sort of slink around and be like, yo, I'm in the shadows, I'm a shade. And then once they're done with their conversation, if I can glean anything else that's not, really low, I'd like to follow the other guy.
You'd like to follow Cyrus or the bodyguard?
The Cyrus.
Alright. Yeah. Seems like their conversation carries on for a moment before Cyrus seems to reach for a dagger after a particular word. But the bodyguard smashes him in the face with his other hand and launches him clear across the room into the wall with an extremely heavy thud. And the last words you hear before the bodyguard breaks away is, "I will protect her no matter what. Nothing you can do will bring the Greenleafs back," before he leaves the room.
Interesting. Is he unconscious?
Cyrus, no, but he appears to have is almost extremely injured by it. He's just holding his face and bleeding from the nose and mouth.
He's not holding any pieces of paper or anything on him? Any, scrolls, can I see?
Cyrus, no.
Do I make the approach? I am going to stealthily move out of that room. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slink up to the door I entered from, and I'm going to poke my head out to make sure it's clear. And I will do that with a 25 roll.
Yep, it is you managed to slink away through the shadows and poke your head at the door. It appears that no one is there.
And I will exit, and then I will walk through the hallway like I normally should be walking through a hallway.
Yep.
and then I'm going to start scouring I'm going to see if I can't track this guy, the bodyguard.
Alright.
So I'll just be fucking around in the castle till I find him, I guess.
Alright. Anyone else wish to do anything?
I'd like to wake up from my nap in the inn and wonder what's going on.
I'm gonna see what all the servants might have any gossip.
Alright, do a streetwise check then. 29, not bad. You hear quite a bit of gossip, actually, mostly that concerning the queen herself. It appears that any suitor that comes her way is swiftly denied of anything, and Cyrus is actually kind of miffed at that, because, you know, she's a queen, she needs to eventually produce an heir. And Cyrus himself is actually said to be the front runner of the suitors, but mainly because they would need to the queen would need to solidify her position by, you know, marrying the most influential family in town. You seemed confused. However, she seems to have absolutely no interest in any of her suitors.
Lesbian.
I thought exactly.
Is there anything else you'd like to try to glean from them? Or would you actually like to talk with them?
I'm good at diplomacy.
Breeze, you're
I
not
wonder
muted.
if I couldn't.
No, I think she's thinking. You're saying?
I'm thinking.
Well, right now
Really
I'm at.
Everybody's kind of keeping everything to themselves right now.
I think Brita's actually,
Could
Yeah.
be the bug sprayer guy person.
yeah.
No, I'm just thinking and eating chips at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. So, the biggest gossip is that she doesn't like any of her suitors, but she needs to get married. I don't think the bodyguard likes that idea.
Well, he's the one who's like one of her suitors.
What?
I thought that's what you said. You said that Cyrus.
I said Cyrus.
Yeah.
Cyrus is not the bodyguard.
No. Oh, well, dirt. Never mind. Shut up. Brain dirt.
Well, actually,
Okay, I'll mention to the party that that's what the servants are chatting about.
Alright.
And then I think I'm gonna go and find out who all the most eligible. I'm gonna see if I can get any dirt on any of the noble. Yeah, just for future blackmail purposes.
thinking
Well
like
done,
a drow.
I'm gonna ask the servants what they think
I am a
about
drow,
the
yes.
bodyguard.
You're gonna ask the servants what they think about the bodyguard?
Yeah. Do you want me to do a diplomacy check with that, or still streetwise?
If you're just trying to gather information, then streetwise, but if you're actually trying to talk with these people, then diplomacy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna actually try to talk with them. So, 29.
Wow, you guys are rolling high today. You come up to one of the servants and you inquire about the bodyguard. He just sort of gives you a look and says, "Well, the guy's been near the queen for as long as I've known him. It's been, what, 3 years since they showed up? He's hardly ever left her side, and when he does, it's usually at a very non-critical moment, so to speak."
Did he show up right when she took the throne, or
He was with her long before that, supposedly.
what have you heard about that?
Not much. They appeared together, and they don't really talk about their past.
What exactly did the queen do to get the throne?
Why, she took back the city. Haven't you already heard? I mean, how?
Nobody's explaining